Hi, this is Eric Birch with MiningClips.com, and I'm at the PDAC convention in Toronto, and I'm speaking with Rick Brown, Director of Duran Ventures, traded on the Toronto TSX Venture Exchange under the symbol DRV. Welcome, Rick.
Thanks, Eric.
Now, you've recently joined the team at Duran. You're doing some wonderful things down in Peru. Why did you want to join the company?
Okay, briefly, I'm a geologist, Australian geologist. I've been in Latin America 20 years. I lived in Peru in the 90s. I was actually involved with an Australian junior there and then joined a group of Australian geologists. We found 5 junior companies in various Latin American countries, all of them successful. I'm just in the process of sort of finalising something in Brazil, and I've known Jeff Reeder, the CEO of Duran, for the 20 years since I've been in Latin America, in Peru. And I mean, interestingly enough, some of the same team he has now were with Jeff in the 90s. So he's got a team that knows the country inside out. As you know, or I don't know as you know, but we are building a small plant, 100 ton a day plant. A lot of people are saying, well, what do you guys know about production? What do you know about building? Well, the fact is that Jeff's made these connections during the last 20 years. He knows miners, he knows Peruvian miners from the north of Peru. So for various reasons, one is our own core capabilities we're building in the north of Peru. 2 is most of the plants, as you may know, are in southern Peru. We have trucks going right past essentially our front door down to the south of the country.
So there's a definite need for capacity in northern Peru.
Yes, for processing capacity.
And I understand you're starting out at 100 tons a day, but it's expandable in the future as required.
It's very easily expandable up to 350 tons. And the other thing about our plant site is that most of the plants that are being built are in the mountains. And we're 11 km from the coast, and we're right by, as I said before, a main highway. We can get spare parts easily. And probably more importantly is we have a tailings area which is good for at least 25 years of production at an expanded capacity.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's always an important thing. Certainly it's very difficult to get local communities on board.
There's no community, by the way.
And that's brilliant as well. Just before I let you go, maybe you could share with our listeners, when do you plan on commissioning the plant?
We plan on commissioning in April, where we have everything on site now. It basically is just a matter of wiring and switching on connecting the nuts and bolts, etc. And we should be in sometime in April, if not by the end of March, the end of this month even, we're going to be ready to start commissioning. Commissioning will take, must have been more or less a month, and by May we should be producing.
Well, that's fantastic. We wish you the best of luck, and we'll keep an eye on your story. Thanks.
Fantastic. Okay, thanks very much.
For MiningClips.com, I'm Eric Birch.